Republicans announced this week that they're moving closer to formalizing an impeachment inquiry into President Biden.
With each new fact, we find it becomes more clear that Joe Biden is compromised and unfit to lead.
President Biden's pattern of lies, corruption, and obstruction demand action from Congress.
We've heard from whistleblowers, Biden business associates, legal experts, and now we have reached the point in the investigation that we need to hear from a handful of really key witnesses in this.
Now, the move could give House Republicans more power to force the Biden team to comply with their records demands. A formal vote is expected sometime later this month. The GOP has a razor-thin majority in the House, and moderate conservative congressmen like Ken Buck have already expressed skepticism about impeachment. Some members worried an impeachment could backfire politically. California Congressman Mike Garcia saying, quote, "Is it warranted? Probably. Is it politically smart? I don't know. I don't think so. I want President Biden to be on the ticket." So will Republicans actually take this next step? And if they do, will they pay a price for it? I mean, Scottie, it does seem to me they are going to take the next step. But I think if they spend too much time on this, there will be a political price to pay.
Dan, you're exactly correct. They have to fill the campaign promises, and there's a large group of conservatives, Republican-based, that are expecting them to take this step. But what can they do about it? What is the action that can result about it? The biggest action is going to be in November. But here's what's the frustrating part from a Republican standpoint. Once again, it's another proceedings about themselves. We're talking about their own government, policing government officials. We're not talking about you and I and Joe on the main street, what's plaguing them. Once again, we're talking about corruption that's existing to the elected officials.
And it's also even, they don't even have the corruption on Joe Biden. That's the crazy thing. They have the corruption. They don't even have corruption on Hunter Biden. They have the fact that Hunter Biden was doing shady stuff. No doubt about it. And he wasn't telling the truth on gun applications, and he wasn't paying his taxes. We know all that stuff. But this idea that, oh, these shell companies, this and that. And look, I'm open. Show me the evidence, and I'll join you. If Joe Biden was bribed as vice president, he should be impeached. But they don't have it.
I agree with your analysis, both of you, really. I think they're going to move forward, and I think it's a political mistake. I think for the average independent out there, they're just going to say, oh, my gosh, it's just more political gamesmanship and tit for tat. And like you said, it doesn't affect me, my pocketbook, what I can put on.
But isn't it a way, Tony, to minimize the issues with Trump, right?
So what you're saying is that GOP is going to overreach again? Is that what you're saying? Is that the suggestion I'm getting from all
kind of
you
like
guys?
what the Democrats did to Trump, not once, twice.
But see, that's my point, right? So I think that part of the goal here is to make the Trump proceedings seem minimal, seem silly, etc. And in that sense, they might be effective.
If you have something, see, we're still talking about hypotheticals. Oh, Joe may have taken this. When we ask for the evidence, every time we ask for the evidence, every time they have a hearing with evidence, where's the evidence? There is none. But I do remember, and we can all Google it and YouTube it, I saw a bunch of people on January 6th storming the Capitol. That was why Trump was impeached the second time around. The first time around was, oh, a little something about Ukraine, and let's hold off on the money until you get me my dirt. The dirt that they're still looking for, by the way. So what are they doing?
Everyone stick around, still ahead. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.